We're back in Canada. Pretty excited about that. We've got a cement mixer with us. First time across the border with a cement mixer. I came across with a lawn tractor in the back of a minivan one day. This is second weirdest, I guess.
Hey, welcome back. And
we've gone international. Yeah. We're in Canada. This is my mom's backyard right here.
it's about as international as we get.
Yeah, this is as international as we get. So we built a trailer. That's on my channel, Project Overload James. You can go over and check out the build of the trailer.
I'll link that below.
And you'll see it in the video, I'm sure, because we're about to go pick up cement and haul off a bunch of patio stones. We brought the cement mixer with us. And my mom's got a little spot here. The house is 50, 60 years old, and the dirt over time has sunk down. So the bottom step is about 12.5 inches, the rest are 7.5 inches. So we got about 5-inch difference there.
It's a little sketch.
Yeah, it's not real safe. So mom's been trying to do what she could do with what she had, patio stones and stuff like that, but we're in Canada where the frost line is down 87.3 feet, and so you can't just build anything on the surface. You gotta overbuild it. We're from North Carolina where our frost line's 4 inches. We can literally dig a hole in the ground, throw a cinder block in, and call it a foundation.
So if you watched a previous concrete project that we did not have to support with rebar. We didn't have to do any of that because we don't have an issue with that.
Yep.
But here we have to do things a little different.
Yeah, so we'll be putting some gravel underneath it. Where we are, we could just build it right on the clay that's in our backyard. Here we'll put some gravel underneath it to give it extra drainage and give it extra support. Build it up a little bit. We're going to put some wire mesh inside the concrete. And, well, let's just get into it and show you what we're going to do.
Let's get to it.
We are going to use some not rated large enough tie-down straps. Did you guys have OSHA here in Canada?
Shh, we don't talk about that.
Oh, you guys have that?
Yeah.
No, we got them too. They're a pain, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah, OSHA. Occupation, safety, hazard, workplace, government agency, pain in the butt.
Cash grab.
But this isn't a paid for job, so
Yeah, right? That makes a big difference.
So I'm going to pull this thing ahead and go a little bit to the right, and we're just going to put a little pressure on there, so hopefully we can get it with the pickaxe. If we could try to not pickaxe the straps.
Take it to the window?
Yeah.
Yeah, not pick out the...
These are the straps to get the cement through.
So we're going to stand over here while he does this, because I don't want to get hit by a strap when it breaks.
Yeah. You should be able to take it from there.
You're good.
No, keep going, keep going. You got to snap.
Yeah.
Okay, now you're good. Stop.
So you'll notice we've got two backsides over here. We have help today. We have James and his brother Jeff. Can't tell they're brothers, can you? So this is what we've got going on. We've cleared away a lot of the bricks and things that were in the way. Now we're clearing out some of the bushes that were up against the house.
We've got a Ford excavator, it's called. Explorer. We're using it as an excavator. We're just hooking toe straps because we got bringing a logging chain around these roots and pulling them out. We've pulled out what, 4 so far?
Something like that.
Bushes that are overgrown. I think we've got 2 or 3 left in here. We're wrapping some ropes around there, yanking them out. What we want to do is a concrete pad that goes along here. It's going to come out about 8 feet over to about here, and then it's going to turn and make an L shape up here. So she can come down the sidewalk, walk over here, get to her watering apparatuses for the plant life. Then over here, we've got a patio stone under here. We've got a couple more up here. We'll probably just lay these out in here. So when she steps off this slab, she's stepping down onto this. From the bottom step to the slab is going to be about 7.5 inches, same as the rise of all the other stairs, and then probably about another 3 inches coming down after that. You need to back up a little bit?
Yes, sir.
Let me get in the excavator.
Okay,
You're good.
clear.
So we're laying out our forms. This is the shape we're going with. We're coming right off of the steps,
Where's it, Jennifer?
swinging around, and we've got a little leg to go to the spigot.
Okay, how far? 93 bang. 93 bang? Okay. Sounds like a radio station. 93 bang FM. Okay, we all have our moments. Okay, so what I want to do here is I want to use the stake to set my height and set where it's going to. And it's got to be solid because you don't want to weight the concrete below the side. So we'll put one here in the corner, one here. What we'll do is once these stakes are driven down and we'll come with the saws, I'll cut this off because we want to be able to run a screed board across the top of this. And if your stakes are sticking up, you just made more work for yourself. Also, when you have an option, put your screws in from the outside.
Yeah,
Because you put your screws in from the inside,
gonna have a heck of a time getting them out with
right.
the concrete.
There's gonna be some concrete in the way in a minute. So now we have to go back here and set our height there to match that. So we need one stake for there, and then we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I say we need 6 more stakes, maybe 7. We'll do one in the center here. Let's cut some stakes.
You're making me hungry for steak.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, no. Hey, Mr. Keg. Okay. Yeah, we probably got about 30 to 40 bags of concrete in here, 60 pounds a bag. With water, we're a couple thousand pounds of concrete in here. It wants to escape. It wants to find a way to flow downhill. So you want to make sure you're solid here. You can't fix this once it breaks. It's like putting toothpaste back in the tube. How are we doing there? Is that bad? Yep. Good enough for how much we're getting paid. All right. Did I mention this is for my mother? All right.
She feeds us snacks.
Cheese and snacks. Homemade scones. A lot of people use 1x3s for this. They're cheaper. And if you kerf cut the back of them, they're flexible. You can make round corners. But I feel like the 2x4's got a little bit more girth.
I believe we used a 1x3 for our little
We did. For our
section
project at home.
because we had to do a curve.
Yes. We're matching up a current to a current sidewalk. All right.
Oh, looky here.
Oh, look, snacks.
When you got workmen, when you put it on steers.
The bonus,
Look at that, eh?
the bonus of,
Oh, wow.
oh
Yes.
yeah.
Current customers, please take note. This is how you get stuff done. Thank you, Mom.
Yes, thank you.
Welcome new seconds.
Let's see. That's delicious. Canadian moonshine, also known as water. That looks pretty good, I think.
Yes.
How much concrete that's going to be?
Considering one bag does this.
The problem is the first load you put in is 2 bags and you dump it in and it's like, this is going to take 1,000 bags. It's not until you get about 10 or 15 bags in here that it starts to like, I think this is going to work. When you get it high enough that it starts to flow, that's when you feel like, we're going to do it. Let's do a straight line here and a straight line there and put in expansion joints so that it can crack there when it cracks, because this slab's big enough it's probably going to crack. So let's put an expansion joint here and there so it looks like 1, 2, 3 slabs.
How many bags do you think?
I think we're going to pick up, what do you think? Well, let's see how many that is. I think we figured 50 cubic feet of concrete.
So if you were to Google that,
so
I'll tell you how many 65-pound bags it would be.
Hey Google, how many 65-pound bags of concrete would it take to fill in a 55 cubic foot space?
See, Google not so smart now.
Now Google takes me to a website where you can put the stuff
You
in.
figure it out yourself. Who do you think I am? Smart?
Now it wants me to put it in slabbage. Okay,
Slabbage.
for example, if you have a 9 foot by 9 foot slab at 4 inches deep, you have a total of 81 square feet. If you're using 80-pound bags, you multiply the total square footage 81 by 0.06 to get 48.6 bags. Okay, so why don't you just tell me that to start with? Okay, 27 bags.
I think we should
30.
get more. Yeah.
Let's get 32.
Yep.
Agreed?
Like you say,
Agreed.
Rather be looking at it than looking for it.
Yes.
I like that. Let's put that on the shirt. Rather be looking at it than looking for it.
I like that.
Material supply.
We are very thankful for that today. So we've been to Rona. We picked up the gravel we need and our Quickcrete.
A little gravel underneath, so you need a little drainage underneath it.
Yes, give it a little bit of gravel.
Is that the right thing to do? We don't know. But we think so.
It sounds good.
You know what they say, fake it till you make it.
Right.
That's right. The idea is we'll put the mixer right here. We grab the bags from here, dump them here, add a little water, go from there. That's the game plan anyway. This mixer is pretty comfortable with about 2 bags at a time. Or 1. We've tried 3 and it's sometimes too much.
Dump it in.
Dump it in? Dump it in. We got the fireman special over here. This is a nice little nozzle right here.
Bag.
Woo! Look how far it shoots.
You put a fire out with this thing. Alright.
Enough playing. Let's get to work.
Oh, we gotta mix it a little bit more.
Yeah. It's a...
Just make it. You dip it before, but it's just gonna go. We gotta go.
You remember last time we wet the drum before we put the cement in?
We did.
So we got a dry spot in here. We're just gonna turn it on.
Had a good thing going, then laid it all down. It's been 500 days since I've left town.
Every time we do this, we gotta remember how to mix it. So on the way here, while we were driving, there's 4 bolts that hold the motor on, the electric motor, and we found one of them on the trailer when we got here. So I guess it vibrated loose during the trip, and so it's not, the belt's not making proper tension with the motor.
The long drives on an open road. The Sunday afternoons, I'm tired of living.
I'm just looking at the warning label. I'm thinking, what kind of special people do we have living in this planet? But they have to put a warning label on that says these wheels aren't acceptable for highway use.
Let's see here.
Yeah. If you're one of the people that is responsible for making companies put these warning labels on things, please stop procreating now. So we're using one of the case bolts that holds the motor on. We're just gonna put him on there.
Ooh, you can see where it was eating the belt.
Yeah, it's been eating the belt because the motor's getting pulled sideways. So we're gonna put him on there, and this should take care of our little issue. There we go.
That's better.
We got some grip down. Ripper and ripper.
All the yellow and orange and red. The long drives on an open road. And the Sunday afternoon.
And normally you want to put your expansion material in before you start pouring your concrete. Can I have the spreader placer? Yep. I'll just pull this away real quick. Forgot to put it in. So, last minute call. Let's get it in there.
Single cab with a long bed. Every afternoon, I'm tired of living. It's beautiful inside.
You're like this.
Without you.
Little rain here.
Follow me to my favorite tree. Well, I'm offering steady air. I could be your secure.
That's it.
1, 2, 3, 4. Do you think we're gonna make it?
It's gonna be awful close. So I'm a little low right here at the step. I think we got enough cement in here. This is good.
Dave, you know what? You got everything you're gonna go with.
that now. Yeah, the street would be ideal.
Our troubles behind. Here with you.
Oh yeah.
But it's definitely getting stiffer. It's almost getting to a point.
We are losing daylight, but we're just now good enough where I think it's about ready to edge.
Not quite, but it's getting real close.
Really close.
We'll let it dry another 20 minutes and then we'll give it another rub down with the float. Really start packing in when it's, and then once we know it'll hold an edge, we'll start edging it. We'll cut our expansion joints in it, we'll broom it, and then we'll re-edge it one more time just to smooth it and clean it up. Then we're gonna let it sit. As long as it don't rain, we'll be fine. All right, my lovely assistant is over there. It's starting to get firm here. It's taking a little moisture to come up, but I'm really liking the way it's looking. I'm about to do this side over here. Let it sit a little while longer. We're gonna cut in a line, expansion line across here and another one across here, and then we'll go ahead and when it's done, we'll broom finish it and roll the edges.
So it's late and I totally forgot to film, but we've broomed the surface. And now James is doing the last tooling of the edges.
Still a little bit wet, but there's clam chowder inside and we really want to go inside for that, so I think we're going to push this along.
I will have to say this is probably the best work environment we've ever had. I mean, we got fed snacks.
It wasn't 110 degrees out. We had helper.
Yes.
You see how wet it is there still? A little too wet.
So James and I took a pause from working, and today we are hiking the Bruce Trail. Not the whole thing, because the whole thing is like 450 miles or something like that. But the piece that we're doing is a bit of a challenge. So I'll show you bits and pieces of it. Just bits and pieces because I have to really focus on where I'm stepping and what I'm doing. Now are the treacherous stairs. Yeah, I think it'll be, those weren't too bad to come down. I think they're gonna be rough to go up. What do you think?
Yeah, I think building code says those are supposed to be equal rises and runs. I also like to know, the same government that tells you you can't have a front porch step, it's more than 16 inches tall without a railing, they built this. Yeah, they did this. Like, oh, look at over there. There's nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's an unmarked trail. Look at that rock face.
At least at a house, you can see where you're going. And there's exterior lighting. That is pretty cool, isn't it?
Yeah,
Great rock face.
beautiful. All right, up and over. Success, and look at this view. So beautiful. We're up there, huh?
We kind of are.
This is a much different kind of trail than what we were just on. This one's paved and flat. Let's see what it has to offer. Well, hey there, little fella. Where are you going in such a hurry? Hey, little snake. We're seeing all kinds of creatures. He doesn't want to move now. So apparently this trailway used to be a railroad, operated from 1878 to 1967. It's a pretty fun trail. Easy to walk. Pretty. Here we are 2 days later, and it's time to remove the frame.
Let's pull it apart. I'm excited to see how this looks.
Yes.
How did it come out on the sides? How did it dry? All those questions we have.
That looks so good.
Like nice?
Nice.
Get the scaffolded here. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. Oh yeah. She hired a couple of professionals or something.
So I'd say third time. Excellent results.
Third time. Oh, our third slab together.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is our third, isn't it?
it is.
Well, I've done a couple other ones in the meantime, just me on my own. That turned out pretty good too. But we just keep doing them, and every time we do one, we get a little bit better at it, I think.
We do.
And it's like anything else, just practice.
And this one was a little different for us because we're working in an environment that's different than North Carolina. It obviously has a deeper freeze line, more severe temperatures, so we did have to reinforce this one with the metal wire.
Yep.
But I'm pretty happy with it.
Pretty happy with this.
Thanks so much for tuning in to this episode.
Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Yes.
But thanks for watching. We appreciate it.
Don't
Always
forget to give us a like
comment
and subscribe.
and a share. Put it on Facebook, Twitter, now known as X, whatever. Thanks for watching, guys.
Bye.